the atmosphere here in this Ciutat de Valencia is excellent, as you would expect. Ramos leading Real Madrid out onto this superb playing surface that Graham's just mentioned. Very much the top.
Madrid's defence not having been error-free, one of his tasks, as well as his boss Muñoz saying to him tonight would be the best time to start your scoring account. Pressure.
Referee Milero Lopez checks his watch. Both teams playing in their first choice colours. It's Levante who get things underway, attacking the goal to the right of your screens. Antonio Luna, his first attempt is blocked quite. It's Benzema up front, and Benzema doing well there. That ball wasn't his to win. He somehow, there's that quick throw in from Gareth Bale, and not the greatest header from Postigo. Luna inside to Doucouré again, intercepted by Casemiro. Seems to be covering. Bale returns it to his former Spurs teammate. The chip to the edge of the 6-yard box, dealt with by Koke. Cristiano Ronaldo keeps possession. Gets away from Jefferson Lerma. Supported by Casemiro, who finds Carvajal. Carvajal looks up. In comes the cross. Overhit for Ronaldo. It falls to Marcelo. There's danger here. The Brazilian miscuing it. And he's angry with himself. Modric a long ball looking for Marcelo. Finding the head of Koke. And here's Morales. And the innocent gesture of Sergio Ramos as Morales. It's like a fly bouncing off a windscreen, isn't it? It's Koke driving forward, outside him Morales. Morales, a return ball, claims for offside. The shot by Lerma blocked by Ramos. Finally the whistle goes. Modric quick to open it up for Dani Carvajal, who has a look up, cruises past Ivi Lopez. And it's Koke who gets his head to the cross. Benzema will keep it in play. Supported by Marcelo. Lovely combination between Benzema and Marcelo. Blocked by Lerma, it fell to Marcelo.
Wow.
And that one...
Absolutely, whether he's onside or not, of course he's onside, it's deflected. That's a dreadful miss.
The corner swung in, one in the air by Gareth Bale, and what on earth has Oyer done? It's Ramos who seemed to get the touch.
It's the second ball. It's the second ball that nobody is ready.
Cruz finding Benzema. Benzema, the referee puts the whistle in the mouth and has to think about waving play on before finally blowing for the free kick, and it's the first yellow card. You can concede a goal to Real Madrid as Benzema drives towards the byline. Ronaldo with the shot on the turn. The goal again, it's a soft one really, isn't it?
Robbed
Lukic.
and quick to use it. That's the really big thing. Once they're robbed, Levante are sort of...
Casemiro to Marcelo, lovely footwork from the Brazilian. The cross from Bale. Ronaldo with the first touch. Oyer can't make his mind up.
Normally that's a cardinal sin for a goalkeeper. He comes, realises he's coming at the wrong time, he stops.
It looks like the Gareth Bale of old when he's on the ball. Didn't quite run for him that time. They're trying to find Benzema there, dealt with by Robert, who clears. Yeah, absolutely. When things are going well for Levante, this is a very, very difficult ground to visit as well.
I think rightly saying that Boateng was bullied to the ground there. It's the type of thing that referees don't like to see. That elbow in the face is now completely outlawed.
Marcelo. Gareth Bale was calling for it and made the movement, but Postigo holding his ground. Back to Cruz. Benzema. Marcelo again. Again, superb footwork from the Brazilian. Ronaldo in the box. An off-the-ball incident. The fans claim for, the referee not interested. The challenge by Boateng. There's Ronaldo. Straight into the wall. Claims for handball, waved away. It's picked up by Boateng. Clatters into Cruz. Chance on the break now for Levante.
There's no case to answer. And not only do we see the ball not striking on there.
Well, they were fortunate there. Levante broke in numbers. You can hear the shout of Dani Carvajal, the shout of pain, and is caught there by Ivi Lopez. And it's a yellow card. And there's a yellow card challenge.
It's tardy. I don't think it's a deliberate attempt to damage, but that's how you lose.
To Benzema, lovely little touch out towards Marcelo. Here's Ronaldo. Forced to turn. Back to Cruz. Cruz to Marcelo. Claims of offside. That's a looping cross. Finds Modric. Neat control. Back to Carvajal. Toni Kroos. And he didn't quite catch it, or yes, spilt it.
Nervous, you're quite right, and I think this is testimony to why what can sound like a cliche in the words of a commentator, co-commentator, put the ball on target. As it comes into Kroos, he doesn't fully connect, but it is on target. Oya has to make a save.
Boateng does well to get away from Casemiro, and the return ball from Ivi Lopez. Gareth Bale, sloppy one from the Welshman. Finds Modric again, though. It's Ronaldo.
That was a mistake.
It was.
That was a bad mistake, and he must know it.
Well, it was a good idea from Boateng. Didn't quite work off. Varane says thank you very much and finds Marcelo. Bit of space now for the Brazilian. Finds Ronaldo. And the flag was up. Ronaldo's shot on target.
So here we're going to see that the assistant reckons that Levante's offside trap did work, and he's right.
There's Ivi, neat turn, he tries the shot. And he's putting a bit of pressure on the visiting defence.
He's been a hero for them because...
through the middle, and Ramos is caught there. Here's the opportunity, and there's the moment from Navas. 1-1, first goal of the season for Boateng, and Levante are back into it. Navas stepping up, just as you'd said, in La Liga Santander.
Look at what's the Serbs pass. The pass is phenomenal, and the assistant gets this perfectly. Ramos plays him onside. The key thing is, where have we seen that before? Well, I'll tell you where. We've seen that at the Balaidos. Is there the chance of another goal?
Here's Morales. It's a good response from Casemiro. It will be a corner. Koke, there's an option for Ivi to Luna. Luna's cross is blocked by Gareth Bale. He's going to get beyond the Welshman. Whips the cross in. Ramos heads clear.
Boy, their tails are up, Simon.
Casemiro playing the ball out of the Madrid penalty area when the whistle blows for half-time, with the ball in the Real Madrid penalty area. That, with his various watches, will know, and it's Real Madrid attacking the goal to the right of your screen. Sergio Ramos, the scorer of the opening goal, gets away from Ivi, finds Modric. Modric with a little back healer. Who would be a goalkeeper? Toni Kroos with the corner. Well, Ramos and that one took a deflection off the wall.
This man who was once, without question, not only the best in the world.
Modric brought down by Boateng. Another free kick.
That is the gap in experience. There's a chance of a rob there. Instead, he leans into him, and Modric cleverly has bought the foul.
Plus Dani Carvajal. It is Ronaldo. It's an assist, inches away from the head of Sergio Ramos.
They don't breach their offside trap. The linesman has an easy job in saying everybody's offside there.
Support from Morales. Good ball to Luna. Bit of space for Luna here. The cross to the far post, just a bit overhit, and in the end, Keylor Navas. Modric sprays it out to Carvajal. For once, his first touch lets him down. He responds brilliantly.
To volley this, the ball's good, the timing's right. He's onside. Clearly, the left back playing him on. And here, there's a possibility to volley. I wonder if he thinks there's nobody in clear enough space. And
that's a lovely ball into Carvajal. Carvajal's cross is blocked. It falls to Ronaldo. The shot is blocked. Dani Carvajal.
Ronaldo makes up the ground well. He realises it's going to come to him. Absolutely everybody around him is asleep, and if he hits that more cleanly, it isn't deflected for a corner. But the Kroos-Ramos partnership threatens again.
Well, it was prevented by Luna. It falls to Benzema on the edge of the box. The shot blocked. Ducouré. Modric is with him. Morales looks up. 3 against 2 for Levante. If Morales can make the right decision, he can't. Corner.
Why haven't you given it to me? Ivi is going crazy at the back post, and he's absolutely right.
Ronaldo, lovely through ball to Bale. Bale looks up, tries for the cross. It takes the deflection, gathered by Oyer. Reserve team coming on to replace Boateng, who deserves the ovation. Why? Well, because of this moment. The shot from Morales, and that beautiful, calmly collected. It's storming down the wing. Morales, he's only got Varane to beat. Varane doing brilliantly. It's an intelligent choice as well. Only problem was Ivy didn't quite have the pace to keep up with him.
I think look at it is again who sends Morales away with a fabulous pass.
Here's Ronaldo, down he goes, and the referee has given a goal kick, and that's a bit of a smile on Ronaldo's face. I think the referee got it right. He was very close. He's clearly in the air. I'm not even sure if there is contact.
He's got the chance to go round him.
Yeah.
You know, when the tackle comes in, the Ronaldo is not blocked, doesn't go down because of it. He keeps body position.
It's Modric. Modric finding Ronaldo. Ronaldo's shot smothered by, or yet are enjoying having a bit of a go at Cristiano Ronaldo, the current Ballon d'Or. Tries to sell the dummy. Luna sticking to him. He managed to find Carvajal. The ball cleared back to the feet of Bale. It's taken off him by Doucouré, who manages some fancy footwork of his own. Isco trying to harry him straight away and succeeding. They're in trouble here. Suddenly it's 4 against 2 from Real Madrid. The ball at Cruz's feet. Now Benzema with the cross. Postiga responding. And they were very, very nearly caught on the hop there. Modric finding Dani Carvajal. Carvajal's cross to the far post. Isco was up for it. Gets away from Ivy. Gets the ball into the box. Benzema, it falls to Isco. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Isco. Gets it onto his right foot. And this time on the second. Again, it's Modric who's got the clarity of thought in this Madrid side. Time and time again, it's a lovely little turn to get it onto his right foot there, Isco.
Smashing game from the German tonight.
Benzema. There's a powerful run from the Frenchman, Benzema. And he got past 5. I think it's the final man that took it wide. That looked like the Karim Benzema of old, Graham.
It's a sensational, it was a beautiful dribble.
Cruz with the corner once again. Ramos, and this time.
But why is Ramos getting a free jump? Why is he winning that so easily?
Neat little run from Modric, and in the end Carvajal's shot. Understand why he made the choice of shooting and not looking for Ronaldo.
Real Madrid's all-time leading scorer, hands in the air.
This is Morales. Tries a short one. Oh, it's going to fall for Benzema. Cuts it back to Isco. Takes a deflection. 2-1. Isco will be claiming that.
I've been critical of how long Benzema stayed on the pitch. The movement is fine. The work's terrific. He's alert. He finds Isco, but there's the moment. This is what I want to contrast with Ronaldo. All game you've been saying Ronaldo hasn't quite caught it right, controlled it right, first touch not right. He does, and I think he's big enough to make that decision.
There's Asensio. Couldn't quite. It falls to Morales.
Oh, what a pass then.
And he's pulled back, and that will be taking a yellow for the team for Marco Asensio.
For the home side, no question about it at all. Asensio does something that none of us neutrals like.
And it was Ramos who got his head to it. Jasson putting it back in. It fell to Pazzini, who was anxious to get the shot on target. Here's the chance. Missed on the far post. Ciutat de Valencia Stadium would have erupted. What a ball in. And just couldn't quite get the cross in. And there will be a yellow card for the challenge. Won back again by Morales. It's Pazzini! And it's in the back of the net from Levante. What a debut from Gianpaolo Pazzini.
Fabulous ball in. I think it's Lukic again. Slides it. Keylor will be absolutely distraught that he gets a hand to it. We talked about getting a strong hand to it. It goes through him.
The 90 minutes are up. We're just waiting to see how much time is added. Lucas Vazquez on. Finds Modric.
The amount of time will just mean that both sides think there's still a chance for us, including the Spanish champions.
And it's a card, yellow card for Rafael Varane. It's flung in by Morales. Sergio Ramos with the header. Reading, misunderstanding what Modric was doing, picked up by Morales. And not the greatest cross. He was running out of taking on Doucouré. That's a cross. They've got to hold the ground here, Levante. Modric to Lucas. Lucas's cross.
Pace, incisiveness, accuracy, a little bit of creative risk.
Marcelo, this is Real Madrid. There's 1 minute left. That can be Real Madrid time, Sergio Ramos time. Asensio's cross, and on that occasion Koke was intelligent to leave it. Morales is signalling to the referee to blow the whistle. There's the 5 minutes. He looks at the watch, the whistle goes to the mouth, and Levante have got a draw out of the visit of Real Madrid to the Ciutat de Valencia.
Boy, oh boy, it was the arch predator instinct that got him that equaliser that Keylor got to and couldn't keep out. Clearly that's Zidane saying, get him ready for the Champions League.